Here's a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, aka CAP.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
Speaking of, unfortunately, rappers that passed away, Julio Foolio, another Florida artist, rapper, rest in peace, has passed away. He was killed in Florida, in Jacksonville, outside of a hotel. He was shot to death, 26 years old, at a Holiday Inn parking lot.
On his birthday.
On his birthday, celebrating his birthday, 26 years old, just like me, 26-year-old, he died, right? Now, he was making noise in the Jacksonville drill rap scene. His legal name is Charles Jones, right? He had this ongoing beef with Yungeen Ace, another fellow Florida rapper. And remember, we covered it years ago, the viral song, Who I Smoke, Who I Smoke, in 2021, 3 years ago. That song was towards Julio Foolio by Yungeen Ace. And now, within 24 hours after Julio Foolio's death, we have another diss record by Yungeen Ace towards Julio Foolio, talking about killing him, etc., etc. The record might have been pre-recorded, but it's still the timing of the release. You're giving the police everything. You're doing the job for the cops. What is going on with this generation of artists where they feel like this is cool, this is proper, let me do this shit? The man died. Technically, you won, right? That's it. You're going to drop a diss record that same day or within the same day of him dying? The police are only going to investigate you now more. If they didn't, they were already going to investigate him before, because why wouldn't they? It has to be tied to him, right? Who would know that, right? But then, what are you going to say? Is it going to be because Julio Foolio posted his address online, telling people pop up for the birthday?
For his birthday party.
So technically, it was smoke for anyone. Like, oh yeah, we know where he's at. So it was easy to find him.
There was a post done earlier from someone in that gang a couple of days before he died, saying June 23rd is when he died, right? They posted that day with an emoji. This was already planned. And the reason why is because if you watch Who I Smoke by Foolio, he's talking about Homeboy's brother that died. And there was a lot of poetic justice in this whole situation. When let me just make sure, because it's on World Star. I got to get the right date. June 3 years ago? May 14th. Okay, yeah. So I guess like when he really like played into that death, Foolio was on Homeboy's birthday that died.
Oh, wow.
So now he died on his birthday. And that was the whole joke, was like,
they're going birthday for birthdays.
Yeah. And I agree with you. They're stupid for like making it public. But Vic, they don't like this nigga, bro. Bro, they're laughing at his death. Like the entire Jacksonville internet is glad that this nigga died.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck did he do to y'all? And I guess he was really an arrogant piece of crap.
Listen, people said it on Twitter. There's a lot of people in Florida that were saying it. Like, Julio Foolio was moving like he knew he was going to die, and he was okay with dying because of the way that he would talk, the diss records he would drop, and just be out there about it. So there's there's no sense of shock with his death.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate side of it, where this happens too often, where rappers diss each other on records, they're young, talking about ops, and then they end up killing each other. Doesn't need to happen. It's not okay. It's normal to us. This is the generation we grow up in. But this shouldn't be a part of any generation. Kids should not be like, oh my God, the rapper I listened to got killed by the other rapper I listened to. That's not hip hop. That's demonic. And is a part of the gang culture, street culture,
which is a part of hip hop.
Which becomes a part of hip hop. Becomes a part of hip hop, always has. But then there is ways for this cycle to break, right? And that's why, again, I have to commend Drake. Shout out to Drake. I love Drake, obviously. I have to commend Kendrick because of what he's doing in L.A. Bro, people afterwards were saying that they were like, gang members were interviewed saying like they were so fucking shocked about what the fuck happened. It wasn't like, oh, Kendrick just saying that shit like, because all gangs are unifying. There were gang members like, yo, I had literally ops on stage and I was dancing with them, like, and it's because of Kendrick doing this. Like, I would never in a million years.
Yeah.
So it's possible, but it takes proper leadership and it takes proper moments
and humility,
ego being put into the side.
Yeah.
for this to happen. And Kendrick Lamar has always pushed that, right? The cover of that song "I" is the red bandana with the blue bandana tied together, right? Backseat Freestyle, Pyrus and Crips, they all come along. They probably, you know what I'm saying?
Dumb Me Down by the end.
He loved.
That was good.
my
Kid
bad,
City,
my
yeah.
bad.
It was the intro to Good Kid, City.
Yeah, yuck. Man, down. No, it was Backseat Freestyle.
No, that's the beginning of Good Kid, Backstreet Street
Backstreet
Stars.
Free is-
All my life.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
It had the same energy. That's what it was.
Yeah.
We gotta say that.
I put my get big as the
Eiffel
Eiffel Tower.
Tower.
I can fuck the world for 72 hours.
Yeah.
But here's my thing, Vic. I think what really bothered me about this one, because we're used to people dying over this gang shit, young people. Bro, they were so happy on the internet this nigga died.
Yeah, they were saying he just had like a shitload of beef with people.
Bro, such a shitload of beef. Like, everyone in Jacksonville, bro, if you tweeted "Rest in Peace, Foolio," it became a joke. Someone would be like, "You're on the list. We're gonna kill you next."
Oh my God.
Like, that was a whole running joke, bro, over the weekend. And, bro, I'm reading this shit. I'm like, yo, I get they're joking. I get they hated this nigga. But you can't be celebrating death like this.
It's
That's
weird.
sick.
It's weird. And it's like, I remember because there's documentaries. Who's that guy that makes the documentaries? What's that page on YouTube? That big ass channel?
What does he look like?
The white guy? I forgot his name. He does like the documentaries about King Von, all these rappers.
I know exactly
He did
what
a
you're talking
Florida
about.
one too.
Yeah. I know
A lot of
exactly what
random YouTube accounts pop up doing murder documentaries about rappers, and they use the Florida murders, and they talk about the stuff that this guy allegedly has done, and that Yungeen Ace has done, and both of their gangs and whatever. This is a part of their history now. They're gonna talk about this now. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace, Julio Foolio. Another young rapper gone too soon, but it is at his own demise, the fans are saying, because of the energy he put out there and the records he put out there and the things that he would say. It was as if he knew it was going to happen. So he's now passed away, 26 years old, a young rapper out of Florida.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.